What's up? We're back. It is time, once again, for the halfway point. I'm filming this kind of last second because I knew it was coming, but I was working today, so I should have filmed it yesterday, but I didn't, so oops. Oh well. Anyways, do I need to go over the halfway point? I don't think so. I think everyone knows what the halfway point is at this point, if there is someone who does not. When I was in university, I found it very easy to like stop doing, like make a New Year's resolution, and then it would fall apart by halfway through the year. And yeah, I just decided, well, why don't I do it during summer instead? Because, you know, it's easy to make a New Year's resolution on vacation. And so I'd make my New Year's resolutions halfway through the year, which is on vacation, but I had time to build the habit. And since then, I no longer make those sorts of goals, but now I have kept the habit going. So happy halfway point. As always, we are going to review last year's goals and then talk about what I want to do this year. But yeah, so just to recap for my future self, as I do every year, first goal is going to be to tidy my room. This was something I had renewed from the year before, so we are going on 2 years of not tidying my room. I can feel the sands of time slipping between my fingers. Okay, so yeah, if anything, my room actually has gotten significantly worse. I look like a borderline hoarder, and I can say that because I've actually been to hoarder houses through my work. So that's how I know it's bad. So I'm like, ooh, I went to a house that looks kind of similar to my room. That's not a good sign. So I need to really make an effort to tidy my room. I will be honest, a big part of why I have not been tidying it is because I'm currently being lazy, honestly. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing it, honestly. So yeah. Oops. Yeah, that one didn't work. If anything, I got worse. So yeah, I'm literally looking at the mess. Like, there was so much trash all over this thing, and it's now on the floor. So yeah, I'm not doing so hot on the I'm not doing so hot on that front, on the tidying room front. I want to reduce my sugar consumption down to the recommended 25 grams per day of added sugars. Gave up counting pretty early on. Within like a month or so, I just like, I gave up, I got bored. I didn't like being so minute, and I found it really, really, really hard to keep track of my added sugars. So what I did instead is I decided to just avoid candy entirely. Like, I used to have, like, you know, like my ideal 3 or 4 candies that I would buy, and I was like, I'm just not gonna buy them anymore. So actually, like, since January, it's actually been, I guess, 6 months at this point that like I haven't gotten myself like my Reese's Pieces minis. I haven't gotten, you know, my Mars bars or anything like that. Like, I've cut out my candy consumption. So that works sort of. And so I've replaced it with like homemade stuff. So I'm like, I'm allowed to have a cookie, but only if I go through the effort of making it, sort of thing. Don't know what to make of that one. Half failed, half succeeded, I guess. I'm gonna work out 3 times a week, no matter what it is, even if it's a light workout. I wanna work out, I wanna feel better, I wanna look better also. Workout 3 times weekly. Ooh, so for this one was a roller coaster. I went through a period where I absolutely did not do that. I gained a bunch, continued to gain a little bit of weight, and just, it did not go well. And then I had a wake-up call, and for some reason just started going back to the gym, I guess. I don't know why. I like just magically have got back on the horse of fitness, and now that's what I do. Like, I've just started to go back to gymnastics. It was honestly one of the trainers there that was like, hey, look, if you want to make use of your membership, you should be coming at least 4 times a week for it to be like profitable for you. So yeah, I've been going to gymnastics about anywhere between 2 to 4 times a week, which I found is pretty good. The other main kind of limiting factor for me right now is the fact that I've had to they have different strength levels, and so I've been kind of downgraded to like a back to like a level 1 strength, to the lower level strength classes. So I can't, like, I could take the upper level strength classes, but it would be too difficult for me. And so I'm trying to work my way back up to that point. And so from there, it'll be a lot easier because I'll have more classes to choose from, if that makes sense. So the workout 3 times weekly was a roller coaster. Initially, absolute flop, like it was a big fat belly flop. And then over the last couple of months has improved. So I would say that it was neither a success nor a failure. It is a failure or success depending on what point in the year you're looking at it. I want to do 3 things this year that are going to advance my mocap dreams. Ooh, this one I was extremely successful. I did 5 things actually. So I was in my first short film, which was really cool. I took a theater class because Pascal, he's kind of my mentor, I guess, Langdale. I met him through the mocap vaults, and he's been giving me tips and helping me as time goes on. And yeah, so for my theater class, so he said, hey, look, take theater, because motion capture has a lot of, like, it's very similar to theater in some ways, and actually probably more similar to theater than film acting. And so he said, take a theater class. So I took a fall theater class. From there, I actually ended up also doing a second theater class in the spring, in which I actually got to perform, which was really cool. I was D'Artagnan in the Three Musketeers and the Very Pretty Diamonds. So I was the lead role. So I'll put some like photos up here of those things. I also got headshots done, and that one's kind of cheating because like it was part of the theater class. But that's good because I can take those headshots and I can use them in a resume now. And then I did the mocap vaults cinematic class, which I really enjoyed. That one is so cool. I still have to put together photos for all of these things, because there's a lot of things that I did that I just, like, I have photos that I should be putting on Instagram just to like show people what I'm up to, and I just didn't. So, oops. But yeah, do 3 things to advance my mocap dreams. I would say that was a resounding success. And then I want to work on videos on my days off. This, again, was like a mixture. There was a part where I totally flopped and didn't work at all. And then there was like a good couple of weeks where I was just uploading a Minecraft video like almost on a weekly basis. I got a lot done actually. But over the last 2 months, my channel's been super dead, if you haven't noticed, because honestly, I got a new hobby. I started birding recently, and like I go with my friend, we go out into the trails, and we just look for birds. We don't know what we're doing. We have decided to actively not look up tips for birding. All we do is we take the binoculars. I have a pair of binoculars. He has his old camera, and we just go and we take photos of birds. And I'm turning into kind of a nerd because I went to a music festival with one of my theater friends, and I was looking at the sky. I was like, ooh, I think that's a cormorant, because it kind of looked like one. And he was like, oh wow, you're really into birding. And I was like, oh, I'm getting in too deep. But yeah, I've been really enjoying like the birding and stuff like that, and that's been a really fun hobby. It's been getting me out of the house, and it's been really good for my mental health, I think, because hanging out with someone whose company I enjoy, I've been learning a new skill, which would be photography, and it's also very active. Like, we can go birding for like 4 or 5 hours easily. Like, well, not easily. I'd say 4 or 5 hours is pretty an average birding time, because we just walk around the trails until we find something. So yeah, I've been birding a lot, and as a result ended up neglecting my channel because I go birding every week now. Like, it's a once a week sort of thing. And I've been really enjoying it. You know, some sessions are longer than others, but yeah, so we go birding now. And so I've been neglecting my channel a little bit. Sorry for abandoning everybody. Anyways, those are my goals. So let's go over the new goals. First one, we are renewing the tidy my room goal. I don't want to talk about it. I just hope that this time next year I have successfully tidied my room. So yeah, I don't want to talk about that one. That one's not so good. I want to work, so I'm putting work out 5 times weekly, but really I want to go on a proper like body recomp journey, which I think I'm gonna start documenting on YouTube. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Cause like that's like a very personal thing, and I don't know if I feel comfortable posting like photos of myself in a tank top and shorts online. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, but I would like to go on a proper like body recomposition journey. I want to increase my muscle. I want to increase my strength, you know, my flexibility, my mobility. I want to, you know, lose body fat so that I can fit into my old clothes. Although I will say I've been pretty successful recently. Over the last month or so, I've been making a real effort, and I'm probably gonna need new work pants soon. The next thing would be I want to do 5 things to advance my mocap dreams. Because last year I said 3 and I ended up doing 5. So now I'm gonna do 5 and hopefully do more. And I want them to be like important things. So like I want to finish, like I already know one of them, for example, is I want to finish my short film. But I also want to film more short films. I would love to get more involved in the theater scene, and I would love to take the theater class actually that I did like in the spring, because it was just really fun, and it's good for me to do theater, I think. I met a mime, and so I think it'd be really cool to do some mime classes with him, because again, mime is something that I was recommended to look into. So yeah, I'm hoping to start mime at some point. If my job has taught me anything, it's that you only live once. You don't know when death is going to strike or how it will strike. And so you should pursue your dreams while you still can. And so I want to make a really good effort this year to actually like hopefully get an agent. I would really, really love that. So that is something I'm hoping for. I don't know if I'll be successful necessarily, but I will do my absolute best. And that's going to require putting together a show reel, getting more experience, all that sort of stuff. So there's that. I will renew the work on videos on my days off, because I really like YouTube. It's really fun. I'm really sad that I've kind of fallen off again, because I don't know, I like doing my Minecraft series and stuff like that. It brings me joy. So, and then also I have other video ideas. Like, for example, I got ICL surgery, so, last month. So I have my eyeballs now have lenses built into them so that I don't have to use contacts or glasses anymore. It's crazy. So like I have a vlog all set up. I just need to edit it together. So yeah, I would like to do that sort of thing. And like, so yeah, I just want to continue my Minecraft stuff, but maybe do other stuff as well if something, like I get an idea. But yeah, so just do more of that. And then I'd say my last goal is I want to make an effort to network. You know, Instagram is a really valuable resource for this sort of thing. And so I want to get more involved with the theater scene, the film scene on, you know, Instagram and stuff like that, with the mocap scene. And, you know, I do have some pretty cool people that follow me. It's just that I never post about it. And so like I want to continue to build up my internet presence, I think, especially in particular on Instagram, because it is such a great way to showcase yourself and your abilities and all the things you're up to. You know, like I see my peers who are doing things and I'm like, God damn it, why am I not doing those things too? Like, why am I not posting like the fact that I'm trying to do you know, an audition, or why am I not posting about like the fact that I was in a play? That's perfect. I have some amazing photos of that. So why am I not posting about it? You know, I really should make an effort to network this year, because that is going to be really helpful when it comes to finding an agent. Like I can show them my Instagram and be like, look, these people, like this is what I do. I do this regularly, you know, that sort of thing. That is my halfway point of 2025. As always, we will go over everything to make editing easier next year. Goal 1, tidy my room. Goal 2, go on a proper body recomp journey. Goal 3, do 5 things to advance my mocap dreams. Goal 4, work on videos on my days off. And goal 5, make an effort to network. I don't have a specific number for that, but yeah. Anyways, that is that. Do you have any goals for the next year? Let me know. Yeah, anyways, that's that. Peace.